Hey guys, it's Luke, and since I got more questions in my community post about wanting to do a Q&A with more than 5 questions, I finally decided to do a Q&A video. So since 5 of the questions that I'll be answering in this video came before the ones in the community post, the ones that are in the comment section of the Everything Wrong with CinemaSin's Madagascar video, I'll be answering those first before answering the other 7 questions. Now that I've said that, let's get started. To start off, Fiction Fanboy asks, if you could collab with any CinemaSin sitter, who would it be and which video would you sin together? So I don't really have one in particular that I would want to collaborate with, but I will say I did have a collaboration suggestion with 2 people. I had one with Blagus to do Home Alone 2 Lost in New York because Blagus and I met in the comment section of my Home Alone video, but it didn't really work out because I got so busy with homework, so he ended up doing on his own, but he understood. I also did talk to Michael J about possibly collaborating to cover a TV Sins video for a SpongeBob episode, but we haven't really gotten back about that. But yeah, if I had to choose one, I guess it probably would be Blagus, and since he does a lot of thrillers and I occasionally like to watch a thriller movie, and we'd probably do that together. I don't really know what in particular we do. Mason J.W. Myers asks, do you still take requests? Okay, I know I technically already answered this in the I have 3 things to say video, but yes, I do still take requests. Gabriel Ortiz asks, what is your favorite YouTuber? There are a lot of YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to, and not just Sins channels, but also other channels like Mr. Beast or movie reactors like It's Totally Cody or Timothy3X. But there's not one YouTube channel that I like the most because I feel like there can be ups and downs to every channel, but despite that, they can still be enjoyable. Mason also asks, have you ever watched Cinema Wins, Luke? And if so, what are your thoughts on them? So I don't really watch Cinema Wins, but I have seen a few of their videos. The ones I have seen are the Everything Great About Turning Red and Everything Great About Onward videos. And I did watch some of their Everything Great About the Mitchells versus the Machines video, but I never finished it. But I do think Cinema Wins is a good channel overall. But part of why I don't really watch them is because there are tons of movies out there that I like, and that includes bad movies like The Emoji Movie or Cars 2 or Shrek the Third. And one nice thing about, liking bad movies that there's like a positive thing you could find in them that other people might not see. Like, for instance, there was one part of The Emoji Movie that actually made me laugh when I first saw it. But yeah, it's a good question. Matt Way, aka Daddy, asks, do you have a Patreon? Right now, I don't because this series is more of a hobby and I'm still in school, so I've not really gotten myself set up with it. But it's still a good question nonetheless. Vinny Cataldo asks, would you ever consider sitting CinemaSin's Monsters? Yeah, I think I could do that at some point. I'm not sure when, but yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Purple Rose asks, which was your favorite movie to make a video on? Which movies did CinemaSins do the most dirty? So to answer your first question, my favorite video that I've made is the Everything Wrong with CinemaSins Cars video. As for your second question, movies that they were the hardest on were The Princess and the Frog, Megamind, Angry Birds 2, Sing 2, The Emperor's New Groove, and more. And to be honest, even though I really enjoy making these videos, one thing that kind of does bother me is when CinemaSins is being too harsh on a movie. So if I knew Jeremy personally, I would ask him to stop doing that. But despite that, it's still a fun hobby. Mason also asks, how did you decide to start making Everything Wrong with CinemaSin videos? So I was watching the videos from JXC and The Bourbon and became interested in trying it myself, though I didn't really know how to do it. Then in October of 2020, I had an idea to try my own way, so when I sent the Princess and the Frog video, I recorded the Sins video with my phone and paused the video when I spoke. But when I presented it to my dad, we had some issues with the volume because we'd had to turn it up to hear Jeremy, but it made my voice too loud. So then when I did Lilo and Stitch, I did it the way I've done all my other videos, which is that I screenshot the parts of the CinemaSins video that I'll be covering and Photoshop it into what I say and add the Sin counter. Then I screen record the original Sins video, which was an idea from my sister and my teacher, the one the Lilo and Stitch video is dedicated to. So if you want to know more, you can check out my Why Do I Make Everything Wrong with CinemaSins video that I uploaded last year. Shy Fox Feather here asks, what are some movies that you have not done a vid on but personally enjoy yourself? I mean, there's tons of animated movies out there that I've not done videos on, and not just from Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks, but other studios like Illumination, Sony, or whatever. But in terms of live action movies, I like comedy, action, and occasionally thriller movies. And yeah, there's tons of movies out there that I haven't done videos on that I like. And in terms of action movies, there actually is one R-rated action movie that I actually do want to cover the CinemaSins video for, which is Speed. So look out for that sometime. Jock asks, what made you make these videos? So I've already answered this, but I'll just say it again. I took inspiration from JXC and The Birdman, and I decided to try singing CinemaSins my own way. And again, if you want to know more, you can check out my Why Do I Make Everything Wrong with CinemaSins videos that I uploaded after Moana and before The Princess Bride. And the last question from Mason is just a silly question here, but what do you think my middle initials stand for? Thought I'd ask for curiosity and I'll reveal once your Q&A video comes out. So I'll just take a guess and say Jacob Wade, and I'm sure that's not right, but yeah, let me know, Mason. And lastly, YouTube Social HT2 asks, what are your favorite moments of doing an everything wrong with video, and what are your least favorite moments of doing everything wrong with video? I would say my favorite moments are photoshopping the screenshots of the original CinemaSin video that I'm going to cover, and also doing the voiceovers. My least favorite part would probably have to be adjusting the Photoshop images on iMovie, because it's not always easy, and sometimes it's tricky to get in like the right position so that one of the pictures doesn't move if I'm like have two pictures where I'm speaking. So yeah, that's the part I don't always look forward to doing, but I don't dislike doing it either. Well, now that I've answered all of your questions, I'd like to not just thank you guys for the questions, but also give another thanks for the positive support that you guys give me. And as of now, I'm working on Sonic 2, so I hope you guys enjoy that video when it's uploaded. Enjoy your day.